Hello and welcome back, lovely people. I'm here with many updates, so I hope you have a snack as we settle in for the news. So we're starting off with Meghan, who once again has shared a bit more, adding to the story where she gave us a rare and tender glimpse into her private family life over the weekend, delighting us with a charming video featuring her 3-year-old Lilibet. So in a beautifully shot video that she initially posted to her Instagram stories, she added more to this clip. As we can see, the story opens up with the Duchess of Sussex seen walking hand in hand with Princess Lilibet through a sunlit field, both wearing matching white beekeeping suits. And the pair walked towards the beehive, and there was Lilibet looking adorable in her beekeeping outfit and her wellies. And now Meghan has added to this with a post captioned, "Look at all of that fresh honeycomb. Harvesting honey with my little honey, like mother, like daughter. She's even wearing my gloves," and puts a bee emoji and a honey emoji. So you can see here the clip. They are harvesting the honey. Then we have Meghan taking it into the kitchen and putting some of the honeycomb into a jar. And you can see how meticulous Meghan is as she cuts out those rectangles, just perfectly sized fit right into those jars. And as a by the way, Meghan looks fresh-faced as always. She looks relaxed and happy, just beautiful as always. The clip goes on as Meghan here is seen pouring that wonderful honey into that jar, and it looks like it has such a rich flavor. Look at the color on that and the pour as well. So, oh my gosh, it looks like the family is gonna have a lot of honey over the days. They're gonna be perhaps elevating their morning toast or a dinner roll by spreading that sweet honey on it. And my gosh, that color is just phenomenal as well for the honey. So who knows, Meghan, she's always looking into fun ways to bring in her children into the kitchen. Perhaps they may infuse the honey with more flavors or use it to make other recipes. We know for sure that there are some sweet meals in the future planned. And after that, of course, Meghan, she is a maestro. She knows she can make with the wax that remained over candles and on and on. So I'm so happy we got to see this. And of course, there is Lilibet helping her mother get honey, and I think that's going to be a memory one for the books for sure. So I love that Meghan shared this, and share your thoughts and standouts as well in the comment section. Amazing. On to the next story, where Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, once again shared with us so much more from her podcast. In the season finale of her episode, Meghan spoke to founder Sarah Blakely in a conversation about navigating motherhood and launching a business. In conversation with Sarah Blakely, who we know is the founder of the women's fashion brands Spanx, who is also a billionaire entrepreneur, they both discussed the realities of building businesses and motherhood. And Meghan opened up about the difficulties of launching and managing a business. After rebranding her company to As Ever, Meghan shared this, saying, quote, "I was going to do it all by myself, and it took a complete U-turn because I really believe in what Netflix and their CPG department are doing. But it is a different experience than if you're doing it on your own. When you only have yourself to answer to, I think it's twofold. It can be incredibly liberating. It can be incredibly lonely," end quote. And I'll just add in here, CPG stands for Consumer Packaged Goods. So that's the department that was possibly working with Meghan on her brand in her partnership with Netflix. So we know this was what happened. Meghan has shared more about the rebrand of her business to As Ever, and she has opened up about the difficulties that went into that. But we now know she has a fantastic partner in Netflix. And the Duchess and Blakely also discussed the benefits of keeping initial business concepts close to the vest. She said this, quote, "It becomes like SurveyMonkey in the beginning of a business. You're like, what do you think? I was thinking this. It's no different, and I will say this to every woman in the world, every person in the world who's going to have a child. If you have an idea of what you're going to name that baby, you keep it close to your heart until that baby is born and it's named. Don't ask anyone's opinion," Meghan said. And on the podcast, Meghan said that, saying that naming a baby was not dissimilar to naming one's company. The Duchess of Sussex initially revealed her lifestyle brand would be called American Riviera Orchard, as we know, but she later changed the name to As Ever. Oh my gosh, we all know the story of that. So it's cool to see once again Meghan giving those tips. So Meghan also spoke about the efforts to support other women who are entrepreneurial, and she said she's receiving similar support from her brand deal with Netflix, saying, quote, "I have invested in a lot of female founders and I'm really conscious. I'm not in the business of trying to dilute you. I'm in the business of trying to uplift you. You want to be the person they can call when they are having a quality control issue, or they're worried about something, or they just feel uncertain. And now I'm on the flip side of that going, wow, I have a partner," end quote. She also spoke to Blakely saying, quote, "The amount of what you've created, evolved through, and the level of what you have done while having this many children, all at that age, it's something that I think people often forget." End quote. She reflected on her own experiences, and then Meghan added, "People forget that Lily is 3 and Archie is 5. So you look at the past 5-6 years of my life, it's yes, with being pregnant or with a newborn or with a toddler, and then another one. And on top of all that, she's launched her own brand As Ever, the curated collection of products inspired by her long-lasting love of cooking, entertaining, and hostessing, which did so well, selling out in under an hour. And then Meghan once again spoke about what is called the guilty mentality, in quote, facing female chief executives who have a lot of money. She said, quote, "I think so many women especially were taught to not even talk about money. And there's lots of guilt mentality surrounding having a lot. It wasn't until the 70s that women could even have a credit card, a line of credit on a credit card without her husband," end quote. So the discussion, which was wide-ranging in nature, also focused on both of their journeys as mothers. And when Blakely asked about Archie and Lily, Meghan replied, "They are so grown." She also spoke about both of her pregnancies with Archie and Princess Lilibet, how she gained 65 pounds with each of her pregnancies. And she also opened up about wearing 5-inch stilettos. So Meghan reminisced saying, quote, "I always wear my 5-inch pointy-toed stilettos," end quote. And I'm guessing this is when she was a senior working royal, which meant a lot of walking around in heels. So according to Meghan, a friend was recently surprised by a picture of Meghan, taken aback actually, when Meghan was very pregnant, standing in stilettos, saying to her, quote, "You have the most enormous bump and your tiny little ankles are bracing themselves in these high heels," end quote. So Meghan revealed that while the center of gravity for her had certainly shifted during pregnancy, she was carrying most of her weight in the front. So she went on to say, quote, "So you're just going, how on earth am I just not tipping? Face planting. I was clinging very closely to my husband like, please don't let me fall," end quote. So yes, we have all of those pictures of Meghan looking chic in high heels during her pregnancy. And remember Harry always looking at her feet. I'm guessing that's a bit more of the backstory. So yes, Meghan talked about having pregnancies and being a working mother, having to juggle so much. So Blakely's experience in the clothing industry also inspired Meghan to open up about her own aspirations, saying, quote, "The category of fashion is something I will explore at a later date because I do think that's an interesting space for me," end quote. So this is a very cool one. I know a lot of us here on this channel have wanted Meghan to really key in on the beauty industry, but now that she's talking specifically about fashion, I think that could be a significant move for the Duchess because, she is a style inspo for so many women. And this is fantastic to have Meghan hinting at venturing into fashion. So if this is a huge takeaway, I think this is the one that we should all pin somewhere because I think it's amazing that Meghan would want to implement that in the future. What would it be all about? I'm betting it would be under the banner of As Ever. So that is something that we are going to be rooting for and looking forward to. So we're going to have a poll. Let me know in the comment section what type of fashion in particular would you like Meghan to launch? We're going to have some options available. Share your thoughts in the comments section and in that poll that we'll be running with this video. So these were a couple of highlights. I wanted to share these stories with you. Share your thoughts, highlights, and standouts in the comment section about Meghan behind the scenes from her harvesting honey with her little honey, Lilybet, as well as her sharing with us those very candid stories. And now, as always, allow me to thank some of you who support this channel financially and shout out a couple of you here by name. A very special thank you to you. Gloria C. Allow me here to express my heartfelt thanks for your love and kindness, for going above and beyond time and time again to show your love and support tangibly. I cherish you always. Your presence here is such a gift. I thank you. God bless you. A very special thank you now to you. Sainzia, thank you once again for showing your kindness. I appreciate you for choosing to accompany me here on this YouTube journey. Your generosity is only outdone by your kindness. You are such a special part of my journey here. You are thoughtful, generous, and kind. I truly appreciate you. Thank you and God bless. And now, a very special thank you to a new channel member. Allow me here to thank you, Yvonne CBC. Thank you. I've always loved having you in the chat, and it is such a great blessing to know that you are a part of this channel through membership. We welcome you. Thank you for being here and choosing to show your support through your generosity. You are making such a positive impact on this channel. And for your altruism, we truly appreciate you here. You are a blessing to all of us. Welcome once again, and thank you. Once again, thank you to all who support this channel financially, to those who like, comment, and share. I appreciate you all. If you liked this update, give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, follow on social media. Links will be in the cards and in the pinned comment. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a blessed one.